We have M2K and Gigz in the building. What? How are you guys today? Good?
Yeah, I'm good, you know. I'm good.
Yeah? You good? You good?
Yeah, I'm good, man.
Yeah.
Thanks for having us, you know what I mean?
You're very welcome. It's good to have you here finally. We wanted to do this for a while and we're making it happen. We're making moves out here.
Definitely.
We are indeed. Alright, so introduce yourselves just so we know. Well, obviously if you're watching on the Instagram live now, you're going to be able to see, but if you're not, then you're going to have to try and recognize the voice, right? So, who's introducing
That's
first?
going to be a bit hard, a bit tricky for you guys. But anyways, I go by the name DJ Gigz, M2K Entertainment.
So definitely, this is, you're listening to the beautiful, beautiful, beautiful voice of M2K.
Oh gosh. Now, last time I met with you guys in a radio setting, it was a bit hype. Remember that?
Yeah.
Christmas?
Yeah, I remember that.
Was it New Year?
No,
New Year? No, it was like end of the
New
year.
Year's, yeah.
Mad
Nice.
thing. So what have you guys been up to since then? You keeping up the hype? You guys should have more sessions like that, you know?
We should, you know, but as I say, you know, it's a work in progress at the moment, so we're just taking our time building the brand, as you see, and we're getting an okay reception so far, but we don't like to get a better reception. So that's what we're doing right now, we're pushing the brand really hard.
Yes.
So that's basically what we've been doing. That's why we haven't been like on no live platforms or anything. But if you check out our Instagram, you can see that we've been all over the place
Doing all kinds. Yeah, I've been seeing it. I've been preying it slightly, just a little, you know, just a little. So if we go back a little bit further, obviously there's going to be a bit of a gap here, which you guys will fill in a minute. But you had the kind of where you guys kind of DJ'd at Windrush in Shoreditch. Yeah. So talk to us about that, and then obviously fill in the gaps before and the after till now.
I'll say it. Okay, so Windrush, I think that was a Valentine's special. So basically that was that wasn't our event or promotion, but someone wanted us to come on board and work along with them.
Okay.
So we have Windrush. We have kept events prior to that. We have a lot of upcoming events. So as Gigz said before, we have a lot of projects working on. There's a lot of materials that we haven't published it yet because we're trying to build a brand first, build the fan base, and then work our way up from there. So we have a lot of upcoming events. You know what I mean? So yeah.
Lots of work in progress, really.
Definitely.
There's lots to look out for as well, so
yeah.
Just stay tuned and watch the space. M2K come out a lot hard.
Alright. So when did M2K become M2K? What year was that?
To be honest, I can't remember. I think it's probably 2 years ago.
Yeah.
So we were both working on a radio station doing separate shows. And a friend of ours, a mutual friend of ours said, you know what, you guys would be good together.
Right, okay.
So, Gigz is the, shy but deadly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then I'm just the chatterbox. So,
okay.
And I kind of put the decks down and took the microphone up and started working it. You know what I mean? So.
Okay.
So that's where it kicked off from, and it was, we gel quite well together. You know what I mean? Because both of us are very diverse, and then at times it's hard to find someone to work with that has an open mind.
Right.
So as you can see, we're from like a Jamaican background, but we are very diverse. We tend to indulge in a lot of other types of music.
Yeah, lots of different cultures there as well. So
okay.
we're not afraid to play music. Music is music.
Yeah.
So we do anything.
Okay. What's like the most unexpected music that you guys could play that people would think, oh, rock?
I don't know.
I've actually mixed a bit of soft rock into my set.
Okay.
It's like people don't really expect that.
Yeah.
So for me, drum and bass, jungle, and a bit of British punk.
Okay.
So it's like, and definitely I'm a lover of electro.
Okay.
So
right.
I love my remixes and my refix. So you'll hear me play a bashment track on a electro type of instrumental.
Okay. Now, not that I'm expecting you guys to do this, but do you think we could get a little bit of that? We might hear a little bit of that in the mix, or is that like there's a special time for that? There's a special time for this. We might.
We'd love to surprise you guys.
We might get a bit of rock in there, maybe. But
just a little bit like Lenny Kravitz or something.
Okay. No, we're not going to go too far with it. Okay. I was just asking. Yeah, okay. Alright, cool. So before you guys became M2K officially, how did you guys even end up DJing? Is it a thing you wanted to do from young, or like?
Well, I've been doing it for a while on and off, you know.
Okay.
Because just practicing really. Weren't really taking it too serious or anything.
Yeah.
Just marking about.
Okay.
Since the M2K thing for 2 years.
Yeah.
Just say, can't run with it. We work. So, turn it into a business, isn't it?
Okay.
Going down that bench. Go down that line.
Okay, cool. And what about you then, Kay? What about you?
Yeah, well, you know, I was a lover of music for a long time. I grew up in a Christian home.
Okay.
So I couldn't go out as much. You know, in Jamaica you could hear the sound system like, you know, down the road, and you'll be in your bed like bouncing and like what children, you know. Your mom come in the room like, you're not sleeping yet. But you know, from them times, man, I've been loving music, and I was quite shy. I've worked with a lot of people when I mostly mixed.
Yeah.
So they'll do the talking. I was never really noticed.
Right.
It was one of those things, and that's the thing when Gigz and I started working together. I said, you know what, that's not going to be the same. And I want Gigz to be just as highlighted as the person holding the mic, right? So a lot of times you'll go to a party and they'll big up the guy that holds the mic, but the guy that's really playing the tunes, and he's the one that's, you know, doing his homework. He's not getting the props that he should be getting.
Right.
So I said, you know, we're changing that. You know, so we came together, and as I said, it worked together. It's not, you know, we're like brothers.
Yeah.
So it's good, man. It's good.
Yeah. You can tell you guys are very kind of like close knit. You know, it's nice.
Yeah.
It's nice, and it's good when you've got that there. It just works better, I think, when you've got an understanding of how each other works. You know what I mean? It's good. It's good. Now, before we talk about the third person, possibly, maybe, yeah, would you guys ever for a day like swap roles, like Gigz on the mic?
Of course, yeah. As I said, we did that on Saturdays. Still.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, so you do swap roles on
In
Saturdays?
Sheffield,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
The thing is, we both came from, as I said, I was a selector as well. So I was, you know, I was playing tracks, I was mixing and stuff. So I came from that background. As I said, when we came together, we said, okay, who is better at talking?
Right.
And to be honest, I wasn't really a talker.
Obviously, I was.
I wasn't really a talker.
Yeah.
I had to learn quite quickly to say, you know what, I need to start doing this and talk more.
Yeah.
But there's times I say, you know, I want to swap.
Okay.
Because I feel like Gigz is having too much fun. So, you know, sometimes I get jealous. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
As I say, I'm not really that good on the mic as this guy, but
Yeah.
I can do it.
He's just a face. He's just a face.
Just
so,
a face.
Yeah, it's he's just there to stand and look pretty. You know what I mean?
Okay, but work hard, obviously. Obviously, work hard. You know? Obviously, work hard. What would you say for each of you find like most difficult when it comes to micing, and also most difficult when it comes to actually like mixing and stuff? And then how do you kind of get over that difficulty of what you both don't like from those two things?
Well, I'm a person, I love to prepare for whatever event it is. But there's times we go at the events without preparation because we haven't, there's not much info on that thing. But
there's not that much time either. Having like full-time jobs and that, in this time that
but I think the thing is, I think we've come a long way, and we've learned to master. You know, Gigz said a thing to me, and I said, you know, we need to work. That's what we're working with. If we haven't grabbed the crowd within the first 5 tracks,
you can't. You've lost it.
Really?
Yeah.
That's what we work with. So we set a high standard for ourselves to work at. Okay. So we go in, we feel the crowd out, and we just go at it.
Okay.
So on the microphone, it's about trying to figure out what type of crowd it is. So you go to a dancehall rave, because I'll say dancehall and bashment is different. You go to a dancehall rave.
Yeah.
The reason why I'll say that, dancehall is more hardcore. That's what we say in Britain.
Okay.
I party, they get me.
Right.
Yeah, so you go dancehall.
dancehall.
You go dancehall. You know dancehall, they want to hear you talk the most things.
All right. Okay.
Girls under your ring and good.
Skin on.
And then you go to a bashment rave now, and because it's a mixed crowd, you get different, a whole lot of different people.
Okay.
It's like you have to take your time and feel them out.
Right.
And then you'll go to certain other events and they don't want you to talk. So that's what I'm saying. We play at so many events. All they want you to do is mix.
Play music.
Just mix.
Need a little.
No, I'm telling you. You talk and they're like, you're breaking my vibes.
You stop with the music.
I can understand there's some that talk too much. I can understand that.
Yeah,
But
that's the dancehall type people. They just talk. Just the talking sake, they just talk. And it's like, they don't have anything to say really. They just say, But that's unnecessary. If you ain't got nothing to say, just play music.
And then the thing with that as well, a lot of times, you'll get DJs that do that to mask not knowing how to mix a track.
Yeah.
That's a cute little trick though, no?
Yeah, playing lots of sound effects.
So it's a good transition. It's definitely a good transition as well. It's about knowing how to transition. It's about knowing how to limit the amount of time you talk and stuff like that. So definitely, there's a lot of skill in doing whatever DJs do. Obviously not Gigz because hopefully he's not going to plug the MP3 player in and then act like he's playing.
Yeah, playing with the knobs and everything.
But have you ever had to do that, like in a situation where?
Yeah, if we turn up somewhere it's too early.
Fair enough. Fair enough. But have you ever had a situation where, like, I don't know, you get to the event and it's just not happening? Like, I don't know, they don't have, I don't know, their speakers are broken or I don't know.
No, man. I think another thing that we figured out is like if you've been to a venue, right, and from what I'm understanding from what you're saying is, have you ever gone to a venue where we had to put like a mix on or something? No. Or
just I don't know, their thing is just
rubbish.
No, we've been to places, right? We've been to places where the music is rubbish, but it's about using your initiative.
Yeah.
And then working around that. I've been to places where they said, you know what, we have CDJs. And when I turned up, there's no CDJs.
Right.
I said, you know what, basically it's a raw tool, you can't, if you don't have anything plugged in, you can't use two decks.
Right.
I said,
you can now though.
Yeah, now, but then it's like, so now, at that point in time, I said, you know what, YouTube is it, we're going to use YouTube. So I had two browsers up. And we're mixing tracks on that browser on YouTube and mixing it up. It's about using your initiative.
Okay.
It's like, we're there to entertain. So no matter what it is, we're going to get paid and we're going to entertain the crowd.
Okay, so even if you have to sing the songs yourself.
Exactly.
And do the scratching sound effects with your own mouth and that. See, they're practicing. Now, third person, M3K.
M2K.
Yeah, M3K. Are you going to change the name for that now?
No. So M2K Entertainment is a brand on its own. As I said, we're not only DJs. It's definitely we're doing a lot of stuff. So we're franchising, we're hosting. There's a lot of things going on. We're promoting as well. Yeah. So we have another member staff. DJ R16.
Is that an exclusive on Unity actually?
First time here.
That's it. That means you've got to get a laser shot. It's a live exclusive. Oh yes.
Yeah, so DJ R16, as a matter of fact, he's from this neighborhood.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, just lives down the road,
Oh, really?
Yeah, just literally just down the road.
As I said right now, what we're doing, we're looking to spread our wings near and far. So You know, we're East London.
Yeah.
We're looking to get people, we're working alongside people from different areas. So as I said, we're looking to build this brand, this M2K, as big as possible.
Right.
We're not just looking at it to say, oh, we're just DJs.
Yeah.
You know, there's so much more to it than that.
Yeah.
So if there's anyone that would like to work with M2K Entertainment, let's reach out. We work with everyone.
Me.
You're already done.
I can't DJ, but I can pretend
Yeah.
if it helps. You
See,
know?
we're not only DJs though. That's the
True.
thing.
Oh yeah, like listen, that's the forefront of my mind. That is the forefront of my
I said
mind.
that to you when was it yesterday? I said,
Yeah.
we're not DJs. I'm an entertainer.
Yes,
I don't like the
yes,
name.
I remember. But why is that? Explain to people why that is. Why that?
I think DJs tend to get a bad stigma, you know, that word DJ. And you know, it limits your title.
But why do you think this thing is there?
I don't know, it's out there. It's out there. They tend to say, you know, DJs have a lot of girls and they have a lot of this and they have a lot of that. Right? So me, you know,
I'm giving Gigz the side eye right now.
No.
Yeah, emoji eyes, I'll take it.
you see me now, I differentiate MK from Kenrick.
Okay.
When you see Kenrick, it's a completely different person from you see MK.
Right.
You see MK, you know, I talk a lot, you know, shout and I say some things. Sometimes you say, boy, those things shouldn't be coming out because no. You know, once you see me, you know, on a daily basis, I'm probably in my suit, you know, I'm quiet.
Okay, just
I
calm.
remember someone, we were in the venue and someone was a New Year's party and they came over and they're like, you're so different from what I see you on live. It's like, yeah, like, that's just a different person.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, that's what certain people, they don't know how to differentiate that type of life style from, you know, their everyday life.
Yeah.
So, as I said, I'm not a DJ, I'm an
You're
entertainer.
an entertainer.
I'm just DJing. I'm always the same.
Oh, okay. He doesn't care about
Never
the stigma.
change.
Forget the stigma. I don't care about the stigma. I'm a
DJing is
DJ.
always the same, you know. Never changes anything. You just go with the flow.
Okay.
Whatever is happening.
Okay, cool. Now, in M2K Entertainment, obviously you said you want to build it as big as possible.
Yeah.
How many people do you foresee to be in M2K Entertainment in, I don't know, let's say a year's time?
To be honest, I'm not putting a number on it.
Okay. You haven't got like a set number where you're like, I would like it to be at this amount. Oh, go on, Gigz. What's your number?
4 people.
Okay. 4.
Okay.
By the end of this year.
Oh.
Yeah, well, that makes sense.
Okay, and by next year?
Well, we'll see when next year comes.
Okay. Well, you're 3 out of 4 so
Yeah,
far.
we'll see where the brand is next year, then we'll evaluate.
Then go from there.
Where we're going.
And go from there. Okay. Now, talking about M2K Entertainment being not just music and DJ, well, not just DJing, entertaining, yeah, but also let's talk about Carnival.
Yeah.
Because there's a band.
Yeah.
Because there's M2K Mass.
Yeah.
Which I have to admit, as I said to you, I actually thought like it was all part of a thing already from way back. Because when I was looking for a mass band in the first place, I thought, oh yeah, M2K Mass is a mass band, okay. And then when I saw M2K Entertainment like a few years later, I thought, oh, same thing.
Yeah.
Same thing.
So basically, M2K Mass is a mass band.
Yeah.
They've been around for a long time. I think from 2000, somewhere there. They were, you know, they're back again.
Yeah.
You know, they weren't in the carnival last year, but they're back again. You know, obviously the names are quite similar, so we decided that we decided that we were going to work together, and we're going to
partner up and just make this thing work.
It makes sense.
So definitely, it's a good look. It's a good look. As I said, we're working. You know, there's so many people that we're working with. As I said, even this year, I wanted this year to start off on a good note.
Yeah.
We were planning to go down the route of doing, getting some comedy videos out.
Yes.
And it took an entire different turn. So
well, I said you did release
sometimes
1, 2, 3.
yeah, release about 3 of them.
Right.
And you know, at the moment, you know, we have a manager on board. Like, there's so many things going on right now, so it's good.
It's all happening. It's
Yeah.
all happening. What do you think, if you could predict, and obviously anything can happen, what do you predict will be the forefront of M2K Entertainment by next year? Do you think it will still be DJing, or do you think it could take a complete different take? Because you don't know sometimes.
Yeah, it could take a turn. We never know. As you say, you never know. But we'll cross that bridge when we get there, you know.
Yeah, definitely. We're looking to pass that the baton, if you want to put it that way.
All right.
So it's not just, you know, I wouldn't mind sitting back a bit, getting some more people on board, looking for some, doing a bit more promotion, a bit more everything else. You know what I mean? As I said, we just need to increase the team at the moment. We have a lot of people working with. We have the clothesline working on. The website is all looking to launch.
Are you wearing it now? Is that
No.
Okay, that looked like an M. What's that?
No, mine copywriting.
So some of these things, you can go check out our Instagram. You might see a few things.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Matter of fact, I have a shirt in the car for you, so I'm
Whoa! Hey, laser
M2KT. I'm enjoying M2KT.
You're gonna get 3 laser shots for that. Yes. I like exclusives. Tick. And I like tops and clothes. Tick. Yes.
Like free clothes.
Yes, I do. No, I do. It's nice to be like, yeah, I had so and so here. Have you had them possibly? So no, that's good. But it's good to see you guys are moving forward. You're trying out different things. Anything that isn't necessarily out there that you're thinking of adding to the brand? You've got the comedy videos, you've got DJing, you've got mass band. Before you answer that, actually, M2K and M2K, does it stand for the same thing? That does it?
No.
Is it similar?
No. You want to know what my M2K?
Yes, yeah.
Our M2K is Minds to Create.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all.
And their one
is Masquerade 2K. So Masquerade 2000.
Yes, okay. Quite different. Because it would have been weird if it was very, very similar, wouldn't it? Imagine Masquerade is to create. Hey. Okay, cool. All right. Where can people find your mixes as well, very quickly?
That's M2K Entertainment and Mixcloud. At the moment, we are currently working on SoundCloud, so we
I feel like you did, okay.
Things with SoundCloud, copyright.
Just a little.
They'll take things down. So we stick to Mixcloud. Mixcloud pay the rights to all the artists.